Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's the first episode of Four-Sided Dive. We're doing it.
Number one.
Yes. I almost got this done in Q1.
Almost. Close enough.
But we're here. Yeah.
One is the loneliest number, so it works better to do in Q2.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
We're all
first-
searching.
Yeah, the wits will come. First and foremost, we're gonna roll to see who's the tavern keeper, aka our host for the day. Thank you, Danny,
You're welcome.
serving us up. Ooh,
Just like that?
just like
Just
that.
like that.
I'm gonna take this purple one because
Where
it
you
feels
going?
laudanum.
Or the blue one.
I want the blue one. You know
gotta
I want
do
the blue
blue.
one.
I'm gonna use yellow like Chitney's teeth.
Perfect. All right, we all roll at once?
Yeah.
Are we done?
Okay.
That's what
Come on.
Let's see.
I do.
And
Other Okay.
Oh,
Terrible.
We're all pretty bad.
pretty close.
Wow.
But I think I'm taking the cake this time.
Thank God. I had no
It was
idea.
almost you, baby.
Almost.
You have nothing. You have no idea what the show is.
I have no idea. It would have been awful.
It would have been a great show,
Safe
actually.
down there. Two.
Maybe next
right.
time. Maybe next
I know.
time.
Gonna form an
I will
alliance.
do this bitch with my natural 17. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready for
we
this,
out?
Kyle?
Okay. I think we.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sorry, I almost hit my husband in the face. Oh my God. Alrighty, howdy do everybody, and thank you for joining us on the first Four-Sided Dive. I rolled the highest, which means I am your first tavern keeper. I get the privilege of moderating this discussion, moving things along, and reading this cold open from the prompter for the very first time. Right now, really, this is true. I have not read this before, and the host is randomly chosen every time, I promise, or my name isn't Travis Willingham. Tonight,
Blasphemy.
we will be sliding metaphorically into the DMs of the MM, the DM from the way back when, and find out what makes Matthew Mercer such a gem. Robbie Daymond stole our hearts and fled to Kai Mall before he could tell us how that squall got so silky. Nowhere to run now, Daymond. Your silken secrets will be exposed. Marisha Ray, she's playing a dead lady with a rat, and we're gonna find out what the fuck is up with that. And Travis Willingham traded in a silver fox for a pocket-sized werewolf. But is Travis for real this time? Or is Chetney Pockapee just another fair weather, wise wanderer with a weakness for Werthers, waiting to wantonly ride away with a whimsical wave goodbye?
Wow. Wow.
We'll wind out a whittle waiter. What? And waiter on. Oh, I see it. I see what we're doing. And waiter on will be playing Mario Kart. Now make car noises. Mario Kart. Now make them sexy car noise. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm so tired. Welcome to Four-Sided Dive. Let's fucking do a show. All right. We're here. We made it, you guys.
We did it.
We did it. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we have a lot to discuss. So, we are going to start with a roundtable style discussion about some of the latest, greatest, deepest, and dankest topics with related to Bell's Hells.
With related.
I don't know. I'm just
It's
reading
already
the
paying
prompter.
dividends. This is the best.
We call this segment, What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So tonight, our topics of choice are going to be Travis and his two old men. What the fuck was up with that?
Oh.
Robbie and Dorian's journey. What the fuck has been up with that? Laudna and her relationship to the Briarwoods. What the fuck is up with that? That's some creepy ass shit.
yeah.
And how do we actually feel about Werthers?
Can I answer that now?
No. you
Okay.
didn't.
Oh, I didn't know if we were saving it or not.
Okay.
all four of those are good.
But first and foremost, Travis, what made you want to be old as fuck this campaign?
I've just been so young and virile, just so potent in the previous campaign.
Oh my God.
I thought, time to break out the prune juice. Do old people drink prune juice? No, constipated people do.
You'll know soon enough.
I'm thinking of grape nuts. By the way, when was the last time you had some grape nuts?
They're great. You know the best way to cook grape nuts?
What do you mean cook?
Grape nut?
Why would you cook
Yeah, what are you talking
grape
about?
nuts?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, uncultured. Grape nuts in a bowl.
Okay.
Milk in the grape nuts just to the top where the milk's barely peeking through. Then you stick it in the microwave with a drizzle of honey for exactly 1 minute. You got yourself a nice little hot breakfast cereal.
Are you serious?
Interesting.
You're an old and you don't know this? Get it together.
What?
The proper way to eat grape nuts.
Now I feel like I need to try and do this.
Somebody back me up here.
no.
No? Okay.
No.
Someone
Backing
me
you up, but I think
all
Does
right,
it
fine.
soften up
Yeah,
the
does it-
gravel note?
Yes, it makes it like a nice,
Like an oatmeal?
almost like an
cat litter
oatmeal
type
consistency.
Well, then why not
Cat
just
litter,
eat oatmeal?
Well, then why not just eat them? Because I'm eating grape nuts. That's why. This is a great start.
I think we've already set the theme for the next episode of this, where we actually have to try this on set.
Oh, that's a
it's-
good idea.
You will thank me. It is
It's
delightful.
gonna burn us. We're gonna burn
is.
ourselves making microwavable honey grape nuts.
Grape Nut, sponsor us so we can immediately ruin you.
No, no, old people.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly wanted to play fogies, but I wanted to play Chetney. And then we knew we wanted a character that wanted to be there in the beginning and then bounce. And when we were talking about it in the beginning, we said that we could just make like some old, glass cannon wizard, but that didn't really feel right.
Yeah.
I think we even made like some art of just a basic character
That's
design.
right, we did.
And
We
in
like
doing
just
that, like we're
crank
like,
out a wizard.
what about 30 years later, Bertrand Bell?
Yeah, we laughed and we went, I mean,
Yeah, it could work. It could work.
It's pretty
It
good.
could work. And then I didn't realize how much fun playing an older gentleman would be. That just kind of snowballed by itself. Goes to bed early, wakes up early, falls asleep. Retells his
Hopefully
glory.
wakes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too dark?
Hopefully.
Too dark? Oh, sorry.
No, we were talking. At one point, he was like, every night when you go to sleep, I should just make you roll for survival. Just in case you go too hard, that's the end of it.
how's the game going? Oh, my character died last night. Oh, what were you fighting? Inevitability?
So you guys get your long rest. Travis, go and roll D20. Come on, man.
It's going to be a long rest.
Yeah.
The great part about old jokes is that we all get to be it someday. And
Yeah.
it all circles back around if we're lucky.
That's
Yeah, we're
true.
setting
Yeah,
ourselves
that's
up for
true.
this. We know it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just grim humor in the face of eventuality.
Eventuality. Yeah.
We'll
we
watch
gotta
this
laugh.
back in 30 years and be angry.
Yeah.
Is this the existential segment of the show?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, out of the
good.
gate.
Yeah.
Out of the gate.
The first
I
one.
love it.
I consider Chetney a little bit younger compared to Bertrand, just because I think he's going to do. How old do gnomes get?
Yeah, like younger in
Hundreds.
younger in spirit.
Yes.
Okay.
Like he is coming
Okay.
alive in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
This is
I get it.
this is the hottest he's ever been. He's playing with a full deck now.
Have
like
you
that.
said how old he is on the nose yet?
I have not.
Cool.
And you'll have to work real hard to get to that number.
Okay.
Does he still remember?
Do you know?
That was
Wait,
like
how-
a nod and a shake.
How long do
Figure it out.
gnomes
Figure
live?
it out.
You said
Hundreds.
I think they go hundreds of years, yeah.
hundreds of years.
He's going for that fifth digit. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh shit!
Wait, fourth digit.
Whoa!
10,000
Down the road. Dang.
Put that on a Smucker's jar. Yeah. Happy birthday, Chetney.
He
Your
was-
10,000th
He
birthday.
was on the hill all remorseful and stuff, and a crow lands, and then Chetney's like, "What up, girl?"
Did I sleep through?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why.
It's perfect.
The elves have moved on, but Chetney.
Yep.
The elves have moved on. Oh my god. Well, Robbie.
No. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spark another crisis.
Perpetual crises.
Dorian has had quite the journey.
Yeah.
He's had 2 international or transcontinental flights
Yeah, that's true.
in like 6 months.
All he really wanted to do was like get out of his backyard, and yeah, he's in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it been? Oh, and then, well, we just also saw EXU Kaimal.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that was another experience. What 2 different realms.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's the biggest thing, like, as a player and then as a character, that was, like, fun and challenging, is jumping out of one world and then literally it feels like it's all interconnected, and that's to your credit, how cool all of that is, because, you know, it does feel like this universe that keeps expanding, and then now to have bounced there, then there, then there, it was like, first episode of EXU Kaimal was just sort of, bam, like a total jump into completely something else, which was so fun because it's got this fresh and new feeling. So yeah, I think the cool part about his journey is that I never set out with that strong of an intention intentionally, so that he was able to just sort of go with the flow. Doing anything other than that would have been a little bit much, I think, as a first-time player.
Yeah?
Like if I had these grand machinations of what his future were to be, I feel like Matt would have squashed him in session 1. Yeah.
I would have squashed them. I would have used them against you.
Yeah, that's right.
You're right. Yeah.
Don't give him bullets.
But we do talk all the time about when the eye of Sauron, that is the DM, turns to you and puts that giant spotlight on you, and you have to go into all your character shit.
Well, Cyrus was that in a big way.
Yeah.
That was the thing most in early C3 that like blew me away, is when that character came to life, because I'd written and I say expansive, but I don't see what you guys are writing, so I don't know. But I feel like for me it was a relatively dense background for a simple story, and Matt took a character that was meant to be a driving force and turned it into a real flesh and blood human, and I never expected it. I did not know that would be that force in the campaign, and what fun! Like that gasp you hear is real. I'm like, oh, whoa,
Yeah.
that guy was.
We're gonna talk to him.
Yeah. That guy was just a guy I wrote about in Pretend, and now he's here for real. And I've got to role play with him. Really hope I remember my motivations, but super fun, as good as it gets, really.
How was Matt's interpretation compared to what you envisioned?
Different, but amazing once we started to roll with it. Because, like, you know, like with Dorian's journey, I was very obviously trying to, like, if I had any kind of mission at all, like above the table, it was to try and turn some tropes on their head, you know, and tropes that I love. Like I love the noble who is reluctant. It's like one of my favorite fantasy tropes. Like I'm a huge Strider Aragorn sort of fan, but it's always the same thing. And so I was like, I don't want to seek out my nobility. I must find myself. And and less so for Dorian in the sense that, you know, he doesn't have those pressures. He's leaving to find himself because he feels ineffectual at home, which is a different kind of reason for wanting to leave. And in my imagination, Cyrus was always this very stalwart, sort of capable, the perfect first son. So that's what always gave me the motivation to say, like, well, I'm going to leave home. Everything's going to be fine without me. So then when Matt brings him in and he's this lovable himbo that is just like, I'm gonna follow you too. I'm like, oh shit, what do we do now? We're both morons.
I thought you cast a big shadow.
Yay.
You're a problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's super fun, and obviously, like, you know, it's your world, so you got to roll with it, and all for the better, because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed what you brought to life in him much more than what was in my original backstory. Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's a fun one. I like to imagine that he's very capable in the space that he was raised to settle in.
Yes.
Like when he's at the Silken Squall, when he's amongst his people, when he's amongst his family, like he very much embodies exactly what he was meant to embody. Everything he's been trained for, brought up for. And I think it's because of once he saw Dorian leave, once he like began to realize there was more possibility out there, and that you took it by the reins and ran, and then found out that was kind of a historical aspect of the family. He was like, well, I'm gonna try it. And that's when you realize he really just should only do that. He should only really do that. He's real bad at everything else.
Yeah, and that's so fun. You take that character out of their element and see what they become and who thrives and who doesn't out in the big scary world.
Yeah. It's kind of like the people that go to Rumspringa and then at the end of it go, no, I'm going back.
Yeah.
This is not for me.
Yeah.
I have a question. The bounty for Cyrus was 20,000 gold, but by the time you made it to Kaimal, it was 40,000 gold. So what the fuck happened on that boat?
Yeah, I'm not sure where those numbers got crossed out. I feel like it was always 40, and then it was like, it's only 20, and they're like, no, it's 40 again. It's impossible to know, but those numbers feel like when Matt's nickel and diming us for $5 silver rides on a gondola, 40K sounds insurmountable.
Impossible.
It sounds insurmountable, and so it didn't matter if it was 20 or 40. It felt impossible.
Plus Cyrus was like, I got a bounty on my head. I guess it's like 20,000 gold. No bigs. Just no bigs.
Well, I think that, man, correct me if I'm wrong, it might be rooted in that maybe it is no bigs for us back home.
Yeah.
But like going off on your spirit quest and coming back with a 40G deck doesn't exactly sound like you did the best job at it.
You didn't use the parental credit card, right? It was emergencies only. 40K.
Yeah, I had to use.
What did you do?
I used the black card because I was gonna get murdered. Yeah. I have no idea what he did or how he did it, but we'll get him out of it eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny watching Kaimal because, Dorian we got to witness this great, like, Dorian kind of coming into himself and finding his confidence and being like the hero and the good guy. And then you jump back in with the EXU, the Crown Keepers, and it's like, well, they're all bad influences. Full reverting.
Yeah. But it's funny you say that because it is also the most confident I've felt as a player. Yeah. I think having a bit of time to step back from C3 and then jump back into that world, it's night and day playing with those people and learning the things that I did in C3 and coming back. Because I and Dorian were both so not overwhelmed, but like uncertain about what I should do and how to do it. And I felt like it was a lot easier to take the reins this time and like sort of do the things that I wanted to do. It was really fun.
It's going to be a character alignment now, right? You're going to go full evil.
Dorian's
going full
evil.
Evil,
yeah. Lawful evil, maybe.
Oh shit. Lawful evil is more terrifying in my opinion than chaotic evil.
Very much so.
Dorian, how'd the bounty go? I took it.
Oh no!
Dexter, just full
No,
Dexter.
how dare!
Shit.
A lock of his brother's hair braided into his own. Too dark!
He's
Make it
taking
so.
trophies now.
Make
That
it
explains the nice boots.
We're supposed to be bros.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking for it now.
God.
Oh man!
Right aside.
Don't worry, that'll never happen.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
Well, next on this topic is Ladna.
Mm.
But it feels weird if I ask myself.
No,
Too
but isn't that
bad.
the job because you
So,
rolled?
it's-
That's
well,
the
this is like a round table, so we can all ask away.
Yeah.
Marisha,
We don't have the question.
Ladna and her relationship to the Briarwoods. What the fuck is up with that? Thanks for asking, Marisha.
You look really great today, Marisha.
Thank you.
Marisha. What have you done with your hair? Yeah, seriously, what the fuck is up with that?
Ladna and her relationship to the Briarwoods. It was something that Matt and I had to talk a lot about to make sure that we weren't going to break canon or Briarwoods physics or whatever.
You brought it up to me. You were like, could you maybe do this?
Yeah.
I was like, let's talk about this.
What came first, the character or the connection?
So, full on, I had, this is gonna sound crazy, but I had a nightmare one night. And it was the flower girl, like, vision that I made when we were breaking into the moon tower. And it did the flower girl without the jaw
Hate it.
that rushed.
Don't need
yeah,
it.
that-
Yeah.
I had, that was a dream that I had where I couldn't find Matt and I couldn't find Omar, and I ran out in front of our house and I looked down the street and there was that flower girl
No, that's cool. That's
standing
fine.
at the end of the road.
Are you sure it was a dream?
And she
Just saying.
No. Especially when it's misty out there. You know?
and then she rushed me and then I woke up and it was one of those dreams where it literally like knocked me out of sleep, and I woke up and I was like, Gah! I want to be spooky for campaign 3. And it kind of came from that, and I was like, there for a while I was like, oh, do I play a little girl she's like much more mature now, but she died when she was young in Whitestone in the Briarwood incursion. And I was like, nah, that could get weird. I'm gonna make her grown up. And then just through talking about it, it was like, what if she was on the tree and she was the Vex double?
Damn.
Yeah, well, look, I think it was, and then from that point you decided you wanted to go with multi-class warlock sorcerer.
Yeah.
And it was like, what your patron? What kind of patron are you on? You're like, well, what if it was Delilah? And then it was like, cool. Let's work on this. Let's workshop it a bit and see what
Does
we
that
can do.
even work? Well, I mean, we're not going to get that part of it though for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like
You don't even know?
just the story that I wrote was that like when Delilah did her big like ziggurat blast, that and essentially justifying it that because Laudna already had magic abilities. That's where her sorceress, like, you know, she was naturally innate with magic abilities. So she wanted to try and learn and get better. And then that's how she got lured to the castle by the Briarwoods.
Oh my God.
And she thought like, oh, cool, maybe I'm going to get like a tutor. But nah, she was just there because she was naive and vulnerable and
looked a little bit like one of the people
looked
they
a
met,
little
yeah.
like this woman that never crossed Laudna's path.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when Delilah did her big like necromantic blast, that whatever kind of innate magic was still in Laudna just kind of took hold and kind of took that spark from Lady Briarwood, and that's kind of all I know. So, and now she talks in my head sometimes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I have a question.
Yes.
All right, so when you're tying these threads together as a player and DM, and you guys have spent 7 years building this lore and creating canon through your publications and the games and all of that, you know, I know that fans in general love tie-ins and they love nostalgia. Like that's just one of those things that I think it's inherent in people. They're like, oh, I know that thing. I like that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and something you're doing well, that I wonder how you navigate that razor's edge of like giving the cool tie-ins for the fans, but also walking that fine line of not having it be all this, not getting into the realm of hokey. Because you could easily.
Relying on it.
Yeah, and
all
you
that
lean on it
stuff.
too hard, and you're like, oh, we love Vox Machina. Look how it's tied. But it's got to be perfect. And I feel like those little seeds you guys are planting are so cool because it's a canon world that has a timeline, and you planted the seeds, and now you're just gently sort of harvesting them throughout this universe. Totally. I don't know what's that like. I mean, what does that discussion look like when you were discussing the Briarwoods thing?
I mean, that is the challenge. And so when she brought it up, it was I wouldn't say reticence. It was just like, I want to make sure that we create something that doesn't hearken too strongly on an existing story to where it robs your character of her own unique narrative.
Right.
You know, we don't have like a group of unique characters and then the Vox Machina tie-in character, you know? So it was very much like finding that balance to where it's fun to do nods. It's fun to have it, you know, sit in that world with realistic roots because Vox Machina did leave a big impact on the world, you know, and you can't like dodge that too much, but definitely don't want any of that past elements to overshadow it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something I'm conscious of, and it's part of that discussion. If anybody wants to delve into those aspects, like with Aurum for EXU, Liam wanted to tie that to the Arashari and some elements of Keyleth, in which case it was like, hell yeah, let's do that. But let's also ensure that this is your story and that this is your narrative, and it doesn't become, oh, your character is, a guy that works with Keyleth. It's like, your character is this, your character's about this is their history, this is their personality. And also, at the end of all that, they also have a cool connection to a previous campaign character. And that's kind of the balance that I like to keep.
What?
What? I'm just laughing because we have such a great mix of like original characters, original storyline, each campaign. There are these great tie-ins that have loose threads to old campaigns. And then there's this asshole that tried to kill Santa. And Matt, look at it, I was like, what if I played Chetney, but he was a werewolf? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Just shit hammer ass clown character.
Oh, man.
We're making it happen.
Well, I remember when we were at your house and we were in your living room and we were all like, man, what are we going to be? What are we going to do? And you brought up, you're like, can I be Chetney? And Matt broke all of us and he's like, just gotta make sure that we're not like breaking Exandria in some canon elements. And we were like, well, what do you mean? And Matt's like, well, there's no Christmas in Exandria.
I don't want to make Santa and the elves canon in Exandria.
Yes.
Too late!
Once per year. When the moon is full on the 25th of December.
Oh my God.
There's no December!
Travis is like, I'm gonna make a candy cane time machine. Go back and kill Vox Machina.
Oh God.
It'll run off a Christmas spirit.
Yep.
Good thing we take ourselves so seriously.
He fits right in. I've got no preconceived notion of Chetney. I felt like he's a charming little guy who just popped in at the right time and never ever felt out of place, even though he totally should be.
It's kind of true.
It was so great bonding, like as Bertrand with Dorian, and then as soon as I sat down, I hadn't thought of it until the moment you started talking. I was like, oh, he's gonna hate Dorian.
Oh, to the moment I started talking, you were like, oh, I'm gonna hate you? Yeah.
You had this like,
sure it's all RP? Oh yeah, I'm gonna hate this guy for sure.
Yeah, this like high energy, affable thing, and I was like, oh, I gotta flip it. He's gotta hate him.
I won you over in the end.
Yeah.
So good.
You got the first toy.
Well, yeah, speaking of the old people again, how do we feel about Werthers? Like, actually? Like, do you all like Werthers?
I like Werthers.
Original?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a joke.
yes.
That's a joke.
Actually, so I went out and found other flavors than just the original.
The green apple.
The
Green apple's weird.
It is a little strange. The coffee one is actually pretty good.
Coffee?
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a
That-
Java coffee bar. I forget what they call it.
That
Might
actually
just be
sounds
coffee.
amazing.
It's pretty damn good.
Really?
Yeah, but do you ever have coffee like candies, like hard candies?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to try it.
Pretty good.
You really are committed to the old guy thing, aren't you?
Like I'm trying to make my bed now. Just trying to get nice and comfortable. I can slide into the old guy thing.
My
Get a cardigan.
My grandmother had like dishes of candy around the house because I come from a big family. We had like 30 cousins. There was always candy everywhere.
30?
On both sides, easily.
Dang.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
on like combined?
Combined.
Or on,
No, not 30 on each.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Listen.
Prolific parents.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to do in the 50s. And they would always have, like, the Werthers were like a reprieve because the hard candies were always in one dish and they were always stuck together as like one giant, like, murder device and glue. But the Werthers were individually wrapped. So you're like, if I don't want this sweaty old candy, I'm going to eat a Werther's. So I like Werthers.
They did stick together.
Thumbs up. Individually wrapped.
Great.
Yeah.
Apparently, after all that, somebody from Werther sent us a bunch of Werthers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've been
That's
snacking on it
right.
before games since then. It's great.
Yeah.
So thanks, Werthers.
And we're still kind of confused on how Werther's got our address, right?
Yeah.
Or
Hey,
how
we
did she
pissed
do
off
that?
Werthers. We pissed off Tootsie Pop. Like we're coming for all the hard candy.
Werther's is the
companies now.
original candy of the Illuminati. They're just connected everywhere. They're like there's little micro nano bots in the Werthers.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how they get you.
Someone's gonna clip that. It's gonna start making the rounds on Facebook.
I know it.
Be careful.
Dang it. Well,
I feel like it's time, you guys, to
Huh.
pull from the Tower of Inquiry.
I love that none of us joined you on the name.
know.
It was just
You're
you.
like,
I was trying to remember what
wait, do you want to do a
That's
big
okay.
take?
I don't need y'all.
We'll do a
Take
big
two.
take.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
do-
okay.
Or when they do,
Yeah.
okay,
All
ready?
right.
Time to pull a question from
The
Tower of Inquiry.
Why is it spooky?
I don't know.
It's got skulls on it.
Oh, it does.
Because it's got skulls
It's got skulls on it. That's all I know.
Here's how this works, y'all. We've compiled a bunch of evergreen questions from you, the critters, and incorporated them into a Jenga tower precariously made up of numbered blocks. At the end of each segment, or whenever the tavern keeper, me, wills it, one of us will pull a block and read the number, and Danny will tell us what the question is and who asked it. And if the tower falls, there will be dire consequences to whomever is behind its destruction.
Oh, damn. What?
Okay.
And with that, who wants to pull, you guys? Robbie, you should go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, surely I can't screw this up on the first try, right?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. You can screw up anything if you
Believe
really
in the
put your
me
mind
that
to it.
believes in me.
Wow.
Are there rules for this?
That's a tight tower.
Is it a one-handed pull? Can you do two hands?
Are you trying to rules me
Yeah,
right now?
I think the official Jenga rules are you can only use one hand at a time. You can use both hands, but you can't
Okay.
use both at the same time.
Are these
It might
painted
be a little
together?
stuck.
I just want to make sure
This-
Robbie cheating Damon doesn't.
This is sticky. I am putting force behind this. I'm not kidding, you guys.
You can't mess it up on the first try. Oh, Robbie.
Guys.
Oh my God, Robbie.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
I'm hitting this hard.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Mario, okay.
Good luck. Sorry, Arm.
No,
He's fine.
32.
32.
32.
32.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll go back and try.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
What are the similarities and differences between your character and yourself? From A Life of Riley on Instagram.
Similarities and differences between your character and yourself?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good question.
Is that
Good question.
is that a question for all of us or just
All of
Robbie?
you.
Or yeah, who else
Okay.
wants? Yeah.
I will start. I had a small obsession in the 4th grade with joining the Boy Scouts, which I never did. And I think at the time it was like the Weebelows. Those were like the young Boy Scouts, like elementary school.
okay.
Okay.
I think they were like Cub Scouts and then Weebelows and the Boy Scouts. But they sent a Boy's Life magazine, which was like the Boy Scout magazine. And in the back, there were always like ads for fingerless gloves and pocket knives and magnifying glasses, and you could build your own hovercraft, all this shit. And there was one that had like whittling tools. Mm-hmm. And so there was like an instruction manual for like how to whittle your own stuff. And so I like stayed on my mom forever. And she finally got me like a small pocket knife. And I was like, I'm gonna go whittle. She was like, oh great, honey, you need some wood. And I got a stick out of the backyard and I started trying to whittle, and I realized it's impossibly hard and time consuming. Especially for like a 4th grader. And I got like a couple pieces off and I was like, fuck this. This is terrible. And she came out and she was like, where's the pocket knife? And I was like, it's in the backyard. So I gave whittling a shot for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that.
This is your way to make up for it all these years later.
Yeah, I might pick it up again. Who knows?
Ooh.
I'm just waiting to get sponsored by a professional chiseling company. I don't know.
Who says D&D isn't therapy?
I'm working on that 4th grade Weebelow trauma. Oh, that sounds like something else. I'm not a Weebelow.
Good.
Man.
That's so funny. How about you guys?
Yeah, I feel like each one, like, Keyleth was kind of tapping into my insecurities. Bo was kind of the opposite and tapping into more of my confident, arrogant side. And then Laudna's just me at peak weird, I guess. Just weird as fuck. Yeah. I'm enjoying Laudna because if Marisha does something weird, no one can clock me on if it's just me or if it's Laudna. So it's great. So although like weird shit that I just do,
forgiven.
he's kind of forgiven.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's nice.
Man.
Yeah, she's been fun to kind of like lean into the irreverence a little bit more. It's nice.
You're you, though. You are you as a DM, right?
Yeah, it's got a lot of characters. I don't know if I can answer this question.
Dariax.
Yeah.
Dariax.
Yeah.
Oh, how are we similar?
or not similar.
Not,
Wasn't that the
yeah.
other part? Yeah.
We can both a little flighty depending. In social settings, I can lose focus and then forget what's going on. Yeah, we don't have a terrible lot in common, other than maybe like a love of spontaneity and kind of just going with whatever's happening in the moment.
You fully embrace that, to be sure.
Yeah.
Dariax.
Oh yeah.
And like I can see the joy on your face when you let go. It's so
Yeah.
cool getting to have experienced you in two different ways as a player and a DM, because you are just tracking a million different pathways at once when you're DMing, and Dariax is just seems like he's on a straight line, but it's one way, and it's so fun to watch you just act on impulse and do whatever you want. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. It's that is a big difference in the two of us, is the level of responsibility.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
perpetually crushed under it. Darius, got none, don't care.
Liberated.
God,
Release valve.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's wonderful.
Oh man.
What about you, Robbie?
I really want to try to play something like kind of away from myself. It was similarities are hard.
Yeah.
I feel, as Robbie, generally feel pretty confident and outgoing in social situations. Like I feel like I thrive when I'm around people. So I wanted to experience someone who's not that and see what it was like to play the whole other flip side of the coin. Can you be charming while being insecure? And I hopefully the answer is yes, because that's a very important stat for a bard. But the way that we're alike is that even though I love people and I love being in social situations and that sort of stuff, is I have always kind of felt like I've been on the outside looking in. So in 13 or 14 when I left and I said, I've always felt like I was on the outside looking in, and you guys made me feel like I've been a part of something bigger. That was a little bit of Robbie, a little bit of Dorian, because I like to bring people in closer to me, but sometimes it's safer to sort of be on the outskirts. And I would think of all the things not many things I share with Dorian, that would probably be one of them for sure. Yeah, it's nice.
Do you feel like you learned anything about, like, because you're talking about trying to experience people who are a little bit more insecure? Do you feel like you walked away with any new knowledge?
Sure. When you it's a very vulnerable feeling to have anxiety and to be truly insecure. We all have anxieties and stressors, but to have a bit of social anxiety, which I really sort of wanted to give over to, not leaning on like jokes or being charming or all the things that you try and lean on when you're making new friends or when you're trying to make a group of people laugh. Just being vulnerable and not knowing what to say among a new group of people, it's incredibly frightening and it's incredibly vulnerable. So I think that's why at times Dorian lied. Like I don't find myself to be a liar, especially in socials, but I found myself lying as Dorian all the fucking time. And and after a while I had to go, why am I lying to these people? They're my friends. And I don't know, if you're using role-playing to sort of, not using it, but if you're participating in role-playing to open up aspects of your personality and find out things and bond more with your friends, new and old, it's such a great way to get a different perspective than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear, hear.
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was like a college lecture. That was amazing.
That was.
You can turn that into a thesis, though.
I
Like,
do have my master's degree.
oh my god. Paid off. Mine is worse.
Leaning on jokes again. God damn it.
And we're back.
We're back, baby.
Can't help it.
Well, thank you at A Life of Riley on Instagram. And if you have any deep, dank, evergreen questions for us,
Dank.
yeah, you can enter your questions for the Tower of Inquiry at critworld.com/tower. I think it's time to move on, you guys.
Oh, we only do one block?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Production talk, moving on to Block B.
Production talk.
That's definitely like well above table.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Block me.
This phase of the four-sided dive is referred to as the deep dive, where lore keeper Danny Carr serves us with some juicy questions. Danny, can we get a round of questions for the table, please? Put it on my tab.
Sure, I guess.
Do you have a tab?
Yeah.
Can you put all this on our
pay
tab,
me.
actually?
Oh, snap.
So cool.
Yo!
Nice.
Oh!
One's for you.
They look great.
That's
Turned
rad.
out good.
Oh yes.
Get out of
Very-
here in the little
Thank
snow
you.
flakes.
You're welcome.
All my shit.
All right, one by one, we will be taking turns pulling questions from our tankards and giving our best attempts at answering them succinctly. Shout out to Flip This Bitch, by the way.
Yo, yours
who
is
made these.
gnarly, man.
Isn't this awesome? See my little fatty pates at the bottom?
Oh, look at that
Cute.
boy.
You've been eating good.
Yeah, thank you for these incredible tankards, Flip This Bitch, who, of course, also built this set and also built our gaming set. They're just the best.
They are.
Love you
Good
guys.
stuff.
And you know, since I'm the tavern keeper, I'm gonna kick it off.
Oh, I'm falling on the
All
sword.
right.
It's down there, yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do the question. Go.
Okay. Marisha, that's me. How does Laudna feel about working with a group of friends for the first time in her unlife?
Her unlife?
Yeah. Good work, Danny and Kyle, who made these questions. That is a good question. She's enjoying it greatly because, like, she's lived a very, very, insular life, just very much a life of solitude for, nearly 30 years. And then Imogen, of course, came into her life a couple of years ago and has been her best friend. But this is like the first time Laudna has had friends, no doubt. Like since she was, a young girl, realistically. And it's great. I'm just glad she hasn't driven everybody away or terrified people or given them nightmares. In mind, all those things actually probably
Still young.
stand.
Campaign's still young.
Yeah.
They're just NPCs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have so many questions. I feel like Imogen or Laudna has like a little Flight of the Navigator going on. Like, did she try and find her friends when she was alive? 30 years later, did she try and go find them at their houses, but they've all moved?
Sure. I think there's no way. Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a few people from Laudna's life that are still alive, but
Dang.
I feel like probably a lot of them are dead now.
Be honest, are you too young to get the Flight of the Navigator reference?
I do not know.
We could remedy that.
We really can't.
It's so good.
Dude.
Classic.
Mandy's dad's in it.
It's a classic.
That's
Compliance.
right, Manzi's dad. That's right.
Compliance.
We'll talk.
Cool.
All right.
And Sarah Jessica Parker's in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
With some makeup.
With some
It's some hair.
like the
Boom.
Yeah, dude.
I only remember because I just showed it to Lennox. Like,
Oh,
a couple
really?
months
No
ago.
way.
I did.
Hell yeah.
Loved it.
It's
It's
a
a
good-
great film.
That's a good.
They did a genius thing. The opening credits, remember when they used to roll credits before the movie?
Yeah.
It's just 5 minutes of dogs catching frisbees.
Yeah.
Just sat there like, I was like, genius.
I don't remember that at all.
It's
Yeah.
genius.
I watched that as a kid, and it was like one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because they're dogs catching frisbees.
Slow mo, all slow mo shots. It's so great.
Speaking of, look at our boy over there, giving
He's
some
getting the pets.
loves. He's getting
He
the
is.
petses.
He's a good one.
Just being a good on-set doggy.
Who's pulling next?
Hey, don't you have to delegate or condemn someone to pull?
Condemn someone.
I'll make Matt. You
Oh,
pull.
okay. I should have not spoken up.
Yeah.
You saw that coming.
Keep your head
Greasy
down.
wheel, greasy
Haven't
wheel.
you seen Jurassic Park?
I know.
Breathe!
Matt, why did you choose to explore a new city in Marquette for this campaign as opposed to somewhere like Ancorel or Chamal?
Oh,
That's
a
an
great
interesting question, actually. Because I wanted to try something different. I wanted to show other facets that we hadn't seen and show, just different sorts of topography. The continent has so many variations on the type of atmospheres that you can find on it, like many spaces in Exandria. So I wanted to show off how different it can be and how the cultures can have similarities, but also have many different differences based on the mix of cultures that create those areas. And I wanted definitely to start it in a heavy metropolitan area. We haven't really spent a lot of long form narrative in a singular city location. So they've always kind of acted as hubs, or destination points along a larger journey. And so yeah, I just wanted to build Drusar to be just that. And also for similar reasons we discussed, I didn't start it in Ank'Harel or Shamal because I didn't want it to feel like it was already tethered strongly to a pre-existing campaign.
Yeah.
It can definitely create something new and fresh and unique to this story and these characters on its own. So those were kind of my reasons.
I wonder if we'll go to Ank'Harel, though. I'm sure we will. I'm sure Paths will take us there at some point.
If the story calls for it at some point, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a lot to explore on this continent, and a lot of really cool places that are being written by myself and a lot of other amazing people that are collaborating with me on it. So
Yeah.
it's cool.
We do get chased out of those hubs pretty quickly.
We do.
We show up, we're like, yeah, everything will be fine. Couple days, we're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I guess the closest thing has been Amon, but that was at home, in our home pre-stream game where we kicked it in Amon for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, campaign 2, we were pretty nomadic.
Yeah, you guys were roaming.
Yeah.
Well, the size of the world in Campaign 2 in comparison to Campaign 1 was just crazy.
That's true.
We were globe-trotting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think most of us want to just get out there and explore everything outside of Drusar as fast as we can. When that map hit the table, that map is huge.
That's one region.
That's true. It's just
so
a
rough.
it's just a regional.
That's just the Odiran Wilds.
Yeah.
That's just one section of Marquette. There's many others.
We should have fanned out. We should have broken the party up into 6 individuals
Hell yeah.
and just
That's
fanned
fun.
across the
just
map.
single.
Split the party across time zones.
Yeah. I'll see you in 4 days.
Holy shit, Matt! How's your hair that gray?
And cut back to the woods.
Never know if you'll cry.
Chetney's eating a gopher, and I can't remember.
Oh, definitely eating some gopher. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Need some more.
Yeah, and I guess too with campaign 2, you got really far away from campaign 1, but we're dabbling in campaign 1 a little bit more.
Well, I intentionally wanted campaign 2 to be something very separate, which is why I made a very early rule of try and keep any connections very minimal to campaign 1.
Yeah.
And then now that we've done that, I feel a little more comfortable leaning back a little bit more,
There's just so much. There's so much to play with too.
Yeah. Well, it's hard whenever someone plays a full campaign of D&D and you play another campaign afterward to not feel nostalgic for your old characters and feel like, I want to play the son of my previous character, because there is that kind of that nostalgic love and connection. And I wanted to make sure I used campaign 2 as a way to kind of definitely show that you can create really amazing characters without leaning on something you've already created.
Yeah.
And so now that we've done that, campaign 3, it's you guys know what you're doing now. Have fun with it.
Travis, pick a question.
Oh, yeah, me. This cup is
That's a really cool cup.
Dig it deep. Okay.
7,000.
Travis, how do you feel about Bertrand's lasting impression on the group? Oh, can I just say, the most depressing part about all of it was as the chat was going, they were like, oh, Bertrand died with his dick out. I was like, look, guys, if you pee in an alley, you don't have to describe putting it away before the climax of an episode.
Apparently you do.
Apparently.
He shakes it thrice.
It is the most unplanned, unanticipated, unworthy thing for Bertrand to have struck such a chord with the group.
I know.
And to be the basis of the name. But that old sap, he did it.
He did it.
I had no idea what kind of dynamic he was going to have. Can I also just reiterate that Bertrand Bell was designed to die in the search for Grog.
Yep.
I made him to die quickly so that if and when, hopefully, we got Grog out of that gem, I would only have one character, but that didn't happen. All of a sudden, there was two, and he lived, and he boned and left jail. So, it's finally full circle with this guy. I love that everybody kind of just, he kind of served as like a little catalyst, which was great. And, everybody kind of came around and made an impression on him and changed the way that he related to people. And I loved Dorian and Bertrand's vibe. I mean, that was really, really great. And with Imogen, like the whole spying, the spy duo where he thought he was like the stealthiest,
That's right.
stealth that's ever lived, and she just wasn't picking up on any of it. I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, good times with that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bertrand.
Robbie, you haven't pulled one yet, right?
I have not.
Let's do it.
I shall. Mine's a little narrower.
It is.
I got some meat balls.
We gotta grease you up first, boy.
Oh no! What is one lesson, only one, that Dorian learned while the bells hells with what? These are barely words, or I can barely read. It's one or the other. One lesson that I learned that he'll take with him on his future travels. Oh man, that's tough. I want to give like a joke answer, but there's so many real answers. Always take a spa day. And
That's a good lesson.
man, trust probably. I think that was the biggest one. Yeah, maybe he had some trust issues. Not even necessarily about trusting other people, but about trusting himself with other people. So I think the group brought out a lot. It was a really supportive group, even in their dickery. Like
They're out dickery?
yeah, dick-outery. Yeah, one or the other. I can't. But yeah, everybody seemed to like that. For such an eclectic, wild group of people to get put together, they were also supportive. And I guess that's the nature of a D&D party. I know it doesn't have to be, but everybody delivered it in different ways. You got no nonsense Ashton. You've got, I don't know, if you got a big brother that's like in this position, you never get that big brother experience of getting noogies and getting your ass kicked and all that stuff. Like he got that a little bit out of Chetney. He got, some romantic vibes around the table from other things, though he never really, he kept a distance at it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
What did I do wrong? What?
I was wondering.
What was the one lesson that Dorian learned? Just one.
You're gonna need to expand on that. The Tower of Expansion.
Look at Danny's face. Are you gonna deny?
I
Are
am
you
not
gonna
on
deny
camera
this?
right now.
Oh man.
I can pick another one if you want me to save you.
No!
Yes!
No.
Save
We are not
me!
down again because okay. Spill the tea because I was like, is he crushing on Imogen? Is he fucking crushing?
Are you crushing?
Imogen, that's interesting. It's good. I'm glad I know your ships.
Yeah, seriously.
What's your question, man?
No, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Should we guess?
Bell's Hells have left the big city of Drusar for the jungles of the Odiran Wilds. Tell us about what that shift has been like as the DM. This is a quick one. It's been awesome. I love being in the city for a while, but after a while, you're like, let's go see some fun, weird, dangerous, open, expanses of unknown nature. It also was helpful to not have to constantly have 4 million NPCs at the ready at all times based on whatever weird shit you guys want to do in the city. I have like 9 pages to the left of me that breaks down all the spires and all the possible places that I can think of you guys go to, and inevitably you look for things that aren't on the list, and I have to make up weird shit on the spot, which is fun, but it also was a nice little reprieve to be like, you're not going to run into NPCs for the next 100 miles. It's just going to be monsters and weird ruins and interesting challenges and dangerous sounds, and let's get into that for a while.
See, I like that. I was worried once I realized there were multiple spires and we're taking trolley cars and shit. I was like, I can't really transform into a werewolf without, I don't know, a general population being like, Oh! This might have been a mistake. I was glad to get on the road. Oh. Worship.
Oh,
Look at this floof.
sweet
Are
boy.
you kidding me with the bow tie, too?
Hey,
Yes, it's his critter bow tie.
What a little gentleman.
He wears that all the time.
You know what Omar's question is? Who was Dorian crushing on?
Travis, pull one!
Yes.
Do I get another one?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely heard your answer at all. 'Cause
I barely
was
had an
just-
answer, it's
I was
great.
just thinking about who Dorian is crushing on.
For sure.
I
Travis.
can't stop thinking about it.
What was it like to keep the werewolf secret from everyone and then to finally reveal your werewolf self in game? It was amazing. It was great. I think there were only a handful of people that knew that was going on. Laura knew, you knew,
Yeah.
and then everybody else, especially Liam, with that choice. Was it
I
one game
know.
before, 2 games before, where he was like, "Oh, you could have been a known werewolf. You blew it."
That's right.
And I was like,
As soon as I heard that, I was like, don't look at him. Just keep
Do
looking
not
down.
confirm.
Spin
not show it on your
spin
face.
it. No, it was great, and I've really recommitted myself to this character, and I've taken to rewatching all of my favorite werewolf movies so that each transformation will have its own.
Its own flavor.
Oh yeah.
I have to get up on
I'm
it.
just gonna slowly rip off one body part at a time until we work through everything. No, it's fine. I mean, I've loved werewolves since I was tiny. Like the old Lon Chaney movies were the number one thing I went to, along with Godzilla movies and like the blockbusters. I would just get all of them until I had seen them all. And I think we might have told this story once before. I was so obsessed with them, along with Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox.
Oh,
and Teen
yeah.
Yeah.
that there was a Teen Wolf cartoon in the 80s.
I remember
Saturday
that.
morning cartoons. And my mom came out one morning and I had taken a brown Crayola marker and I had drawn hair all over my body and cut little
no.
paper triangles and taped them to my fingers. And
That is so
I like came into her room in the morning and just like, my tidy whities like covered in Crayola hair. She was like, ah! What are you? And I was like, I'm a werewolf.
That is so cute.
And I had a little bit of Wednesday Addams vibe because we would go to church when we were young. I had a hard like plastic figurine Lon Chaney werewolf that I took to church with me. Dude. So like we'd walk in and they'd be like, "Good morning." This is my werewolf.
That is
That
so
is amazing. I love that so
cute.
much.
So I love them. I love werewolves. Always have.
I'm waiting for the chance to come around.
I
Ever
know.
since they first showed up in Campaign 1, seeing your eyes light up when you guys encountered the werewolves in the Feywild, and it was like,
right.
oh man, one of these days.
What
one of
was
these
his
days,
name?
Travis
That
will
pack
get to
of
do that.
werewolves?
Yeah,
In the Fey.
I'm trying to remember. Do you remember the name
I
of the werewolf?
I just
Think
picture
it was
someone
like a
in
deer
chat right
dream.
now furiously
I know,
typing.
I
No, it's only because
I absolutely had to like write that name down like
Yes.
a few weeks ago,
Yes.
and now I feel
Yeah,
awful.
same. I remember reading like
I remember that was
It was Lord something.
too much in the brain.
that was the first time where I ever walked up to the edge of the D&D cliff of going like, I'm just gonna make that son of a bitch bite me, and I didn't do it. And then after we
that's
left, I
right.
regretted it forever.
Yeah.
I hated myself afterwards. I was like, go get bit by a werewolf next time. So now the itch has been scratched.
Delightful.
Gaelic? No, that's
it
the
was,
dog.
Hang on.
I think
Omar,
I'm
what are you
Galdrick,
trying to
yeah.
eat? Omar, bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it to Mom. I'll trade you.
It's a small mouse. It's a
What
small mouse.
Bring it here.
What is it?
His name was Ukarat.
Ukarat. There we go. Thank
I
you,
failed. I
Danny.
had to look it up, but
No,
it was
it's all good.
Ukarat. Lord
Good
Ukarat.
boy.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Danny.
What the hell is this? What did you find?
How many of these are we supposed to pull out of these?
That's a good.
Glasses?
That's a good crush.
There's a lot of them in there.
Let's go immediately to the
Yeah, you don't have to go
werewolf.
through all of them.
We're trying to hit a fair amount.
It's more. Yeah, it's more kind of. I'm looking at the clock, but let's do a few more and then we'll
Yeah.
pull from the tower again.
I'm going back in.
Fine,
Oh, I know what
Dr.
your question
Wiley.
says. It says, "Hey, Robbie, what?"
Who were you crushing on?
You can say Chetney. It's
What was the reason behind Dorian's decision to leave behind Chetney's toy sky?
Oh, that's a good.
Good query.
That is a good one. That's a good question. It's a two-part answer.
Is it?
It is. It's for two reasons. It's because, and you said it out loud, you got my intention immediately, and that is that toys are made to be loved by children. Not to be, listen, if you're an adult and you like toys, it's cool. I like toys too. We can collect
So we
toys.
got it.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine, it's
we've
fine.
seen your collection.
Yeah, okay.
Just to be clear, in line for Sealy.
Yeah. But mostly toys are made for kids, and I thought the most loving thing you could do would be that the most loving thing Dorian could do for Chetney, even if he never knew, was to give his toy to a kid, and that was the character motivation. The second motivation was I just kind of wanted to leave because I knew in that episode that I was leaving. I just wanted to leave an image behind, and I thought it was a nice image.
It was
It was
so
pretty damn
good. I'm getting choked up just
It was
thinking
pretty
about it again.
No, it was. It
so
was really good.
sweet. Oh.
A little kid just comes up and is like,
So cool.
Come on!
I thought about it. There is a little bit of history for that.
I'm gonna pull.
Oh yeah.
I'll go
Okay, yeah.
next.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
it. Do it.
See what's up.
I feel like your hand's going to disappear every time it goes inside down.
Ah!
It's so terrifying.
All right.
What'd you get?
Tell us more about your inspiration behind pate de Rollo.
Yeah.
Both yours and Ladna's perspectives. Yeah, this
Yes,
is a funny
please.
one. This all just came out from trying to figure it out in the character design. And Hannah came back with like the scissors and the yarn and stuff on her belt. And I'm like, this is cool. Really liking that. Scissors are weird. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of feel like she needs like something dead. She needs a dead thing. It's like when Taliesin
What a thought.
dresses you for Ren Fair,
Sure.
and he always says, you need more dead things hanging off of you. And
Is that what Taliesin
yeah, I remember him telling me that
Taliesin
once. Yeah.
always says.
Oh, you need more dead things.
It's true.
He told me more baggy. He was like, make it baggier. Nothing tight. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. He's good. You know, he's your Ren Fair stylist.
Yep.
That one. And then she came back with the rat, and I was like, oh, but it's got to be like crafty. So, oh no, buddy, what? But why are you crying? Come here.
Come here.
Come here, buddy. Want a treat?
Here we go.
Yeah, then I was like, can you put a bird skull? Can you put like a raven skull on the rat? Like, Ladna just got bored and had craft time one night. And then, I came back, and then I ended up naming Pate first, way before I knew what Ladna's name was. I knew.
Really?
I knew. Could
That's
not
cool.
figure out her name, but I knew that dead rat was going to be named Pate Dorillo. Mainly just because I wanted to fuck with Taliesin. That's kind of it.
Oh my God.
And then, it was later on that I was like, can I puppet the rat? And then that just kind of, I don't know, that became a weird thing. I was kind of feeling that one out in the moment.
Can I puppet the rat? As if
Yeah.
it would ever be met with a no.
But the real question is, when was the moment
Sure.
you decided that they should be horny? That's
That
I
Don't know where that came from.
I don't know where that came from. I think it's, I don't know.
That's one of like I think that was one of the new matte visages of Campaign 3. Just the like,
Yeah.
that's my wife.
you can have that question. You're allowed.
Oh, you eating questions?
He's eating questions now.
oh, yum.
It's right.
Good
chew it up,
boy. Good boy. Let's do like one more. Who wants
Yeah.
to pull the last one?
Sure.
Paul.
Me?
Travis, you want to do
Yep.
it? Yeah.
Do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, sorry, that was not for you. Did I grab two? So selective.
Be good.
How is it playing what is essentially a rogue/blood hunter multiclass without the multiclass?
Yeah.
Do you think Chetney might ever multiclass if just to get expertise and sneak attack? I was looking at this, especially after we leveled up. It might behoove us all and him as well, just to get a little rogue in there. He has
Yeah.
some roguish items,
Mm-hmm.
some items that help with all the stealthy lockpicky stuff.
Did you also like put some like your points and stuff into stealth and whatnot? You kinda...
Fuck no. Nope. No, well,
What?
his dex is like his second one. So it was like strength and dex because I knew he was going to be a blood hunter. But I'm just feeding the werewolf. And then I was like, well, he also needs to be able to do some of this stuff if we're going to sell the
rogue thing.
line.
Yeah.
So luckily there's some magic items. I don't know why I'm keeping them secret, but I might as well for a little bit longer. I'm sure somebody will figure it out. And then I think it.
Pearl Stats already has you pegged.
Do they have it?
Yeah, they have it
Yeah,
all.
well, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it a couple times.
I'm sorry.
But I think it'll help.
It is
It'll
a
help
cord.
everybody if we just get some of that other stuff. Expertise. What does expertise do?
Expertise, you get to choose a couple of your skills, and you double the proficiency bonus on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's how rogues
Yeah.
get like stealth rolls of 30, and stuff, as they get crazy bonuses to a couple of skills.
Do you have to take several levels in Rogue to get up to expertise?
I'll double check, but it's pretty early in. I think,
Level
it's
one.
level 1 you get one.
No, it's not.
Level 1, you get 1 in expertise, and then I think level 6.
Okay,
I could be wrong on level 6. I know you get it again later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get up into the higher classes of Blood Hunter because somebody needs to do it.
Sorry, Tal.
I love you, Townsend. I'm sorry. There's nothing up. Oh, he's gonna kill me.
We're level 5, which is where we lost Taliesin, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
last
he
campaign
level
was
5
level
when
5.
he died?
I just gotta
So you gotta make it to 6. Yeah.
Celebrate that 6th birthday, and then it's all bets are off.
Yep.
New top of the leaderboard.
All bets are off.
and then I'll hop in and get some roguey rogue.
So funny.
He's gonna kill me.
Why don't we pull from the Tower of Inquiry again?
Okay.
Matt, why don't you do it?
Oh, God.
Good luck.
'Cause I think it's been a minute.
All right, I will do that.
It's sticky.
Hopefully,
It is.
Alrighty.
Oh man, you took a side one too, which makes it much harder. You didn't go center.
Think I'm gonna take it easy on you?
Yeah, well.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God!
Okay.
I am afeared.
Ah.
Why?
I did use 2 hands. I realized that was I'm not supposed to.
That's okay.
I totally broke the rule.
You get
You
one.
did. You
get
get
them all again.
one while we're
I can put it
learning
back.
how to play
I can do it.
Jenga.
No, no.
No.
Put it back.
Why don't you?
Do the thing.
That might be the only other loose block, Matt.
That's true.
I'm going to do this right. Look, I play by the rules.
Please go down.
I know.
Does this like continue through
Trying to cheat at Jenga.
the episodes?
Yeah.
It stays
I
in
think
that
it
state
stays,
forever?
right?
I think it'll go until
it's got
it
some
falls.
it's got some tact to it. Oh.
We're gonna fix it.
There we go. Number 34.
Okie dokie. Oh wow, we've had 32 and 34. How exciting.
It was meant to be.
That looks.
From Graphic Pabst. Okay. If your character were an author, what kind of book would they write?
If your character was an author, what kind of book would they write? Probably like a book. A lot of them would probably write a book on like composting, or like
Yeah.
you know,
Sustainable forest life.
Sustainable forest life, yeah, foraging and composting.
Maybe like some house repairs.
Yeah.
Just basically like a handyman book for living alone in the wild.
Yes. Yes.
I put out a Whittler's Quarterly.
Not a book, a magazine.
Yeah.
The zine, yes.
Quarterly. That's
Quarterly.
that's a commitment.
4 times
It
a year.
is.
Yeah. Got to make it through all those woods. different techniques.
Oh man. Oh. Maybe like a collection. I don't know, man. That's a tough question.
It's a good one.
Like maybe a collection of poetry, like where the sidewalk ends. Where
Ooh.
it's just,
Shel
yeah,
Silverstein.
like Shel
Okay,
Silverstein,
okay.
like kind of a little
That's kinda
spooky, maybe for kids and adults. Yeah.
I like
dig
that.
that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With really bad doodles.
Yeah, Dorian Doodles.
Not great.
I'm gonna pull one from the tower.
Are you going?
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do it.
Wow,
I'm
just
excited.
like that?
We answered that one pretty quickly. So I
Chetney,
feel
what
like-
would your book be?
Oh, I said I would do Whittler's Quarterly, but
Oh.
I also want to add that I do like the 70s retro design where it's all like big hair and like really short shorts on the guys with like big tube socks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man. This
In
is
it to win it.
Brick.
Whoa!
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That was dramatic.
Okay. Number 24.
24.
Ooh, we're in the 20s now.
I should have gone before. you.
Also, I don't know why I set the precedent of stacking them out to be
I don't
safe
know
you're definitely
instead of putting them on top.
Let's just,
They
we
are
know
supposed to
how
be
to
at the top.
change.
That's right. No, you're right.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. What is your favorite way of adding flavor to your combat? From Philip Martinez, Marty Sama on Twitch.
Good question.
Favorite ways of adding flavor to combat?
I love describing stuff.
Yeah.
It didn't exist. Well, it existed a little bit in campaign 1, but Grog was just always about like the graphic savagery. It was
Yeah.
usually in how do you want to do this but like if you get spells or transformations, I feel like that's where you get to like do a little kickflip.
Do
flare.
all the stuff. Yeah.
But once again, like as the more you play, the more comfortable you get, the more we get to expand in those spaces. I think Liam as Orm is definitely showing how creative you can get
He's
as a martial
so
class.
good.
in battle.
Yeah.
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 Those descriptions.
Goading attacks. Blah.
I know. I mean, Battlemasters are great for that in general, but then also he just brings an extra level of flair to everything. And I'm like, yes, please, more of that.
Here's the question. Is he going for it more in this campaign than he has in the past when it comes to the descriptive stuff? Like, is he really enjoying the fighting aspect
He's
of it?
always been pretty stacked.
Yeah. But he played a full wizard previous campaign, so like most of his things were magic based, which already had a more like cinematic, mind's eye descriptor, insertion point.
Qualifier.
Yeah, and so,
Flamethrower.
but classically combat, unless you're a person who really watches a lot of combat-centric media or is really like a martial artist or really into different forms of combat, it can be a little challenging to think of how to make it more interesting beyond I attack twice and do this much damage. And so whenever anybody gets the kind of the inspiration to take it beyond that and really show how cool and dynamic in our imaginations combat can be as a martial class, it just makes you really happy because it helps hopefully inspire other people to do the same.
Well, that's exactly what it was for me in EXU. Like when we played the first few test games and Liam jumped in and I saw what you could do in terms of describing combat, I was like, oh. and it took me a minute to figure out if that was just him being extra or if that was something that you could do that was cool and celebrated.
Yeah.
And once I figured out that that's part of the thing, I was like, oh, cool, let's paint some pictures, baby.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that. Because you got to remember, you're unique in the sense that you're doing this for an audience. So, not only is it for you as a player, but, what a treat to be able to. That's just like a moment. That's just like getting teed up. Whenever it's a how do you want to do this or wherever, it's like when someone says, well, describe it, you go, yeah, that's just for me and for you. Let's figure out something cool. Yeah. Definitely Liam for me was like a big inspiration. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's good stuff.
What about you, Marisha?
Same thing. I think it's just in terms of magic. You've got the descriptions of the spells in the book, but how does it manifest from your character and how are they unique? And I just kind of trying to mix it up from time to time, but I think it's always that balance of being descriptive, kind of like what Travis was saying, kind of in your bigger moments, as opposed to every time.
Yeah.
So try and pick and choose when it feels special, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. Laudna has a lot of weird undead necromantic shit.
Just a little bit.
How?
But it can't be like what you're saying, it can't be like every moment. It can't be like, I walk down the hall and the room thunders with every step.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Just walk down
After
the
a
hall.
minute,
Calm down.
And especially, we had Ford too in campaign 2 with all those Eldritch Blasts, but wanting Laudna's Eldritch Blasts to look and feel a lot different from Ford's.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Part of it, I think, is just finding some identity with it.
Yeah, I think when you start playing role-playing games too, when you're learning the rules, you're learning how the game's dynamic works. It's very common to let kind of the descriptions that exist in the game set the tone and really kind of let you know how it should be. And then the more comfortable you get, it's quicker for some people than others, you can begin to realize that the rules can be the same, but the flavor can be whatever you want it to be that fits within your character's theme. I think it's like Imogen, Laura's character was based on a sorcerer subclass that is a really, really cool mechanical class, but the theming of it in the book is very dark tentacles and, alien...
Arms of a Darrington kind of.
Yeah, very, very kind of cosmic horror, stuff. And she's like, I love what it does, but I don't want to be I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
And so it functions pretty much the same, but we just reskinned some of the spells, we reskinned some of the abilities, and made it her own unique thing, even though it operates the same as the class and the rules in there. And I love when any player feels excited to just take something and go, how can I make this more mine? How can I make this more unique to what I've built and want to play? And I think she's done a great job with that.
But isn't that the pitfall of like a lot of the framework too, if for maybe a less experienced player, for someone like me that's just coming in, is that, you know, if you've got a preconceived notion of what a barbarian is, then where do you go first? You know, like you go to like this, stereotype's the wrong word, but you go to that one idea that's sort of universal. And I still love that classic fantasy, like the idea of the knight or the paladin, and that they're just straightforward. That is awesome. But like hearing about someone seeing a class and then choosing to play it a different way for their own enjoyment, that's so cool to me. Yeah.
When you say it's a pitfall, I agree in the sense that it just comes with experience.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it's really fun to play what's in the book too.
Yeah.
You know, the archetypes are archetypes for a reason, and there are sometimes you're just like, no, I want to play a beefy barbarian that just gets angry and hits shit real hard. Sometimes I want to play an old wizard, an old wizened dude who gets bumbly with his spells but still is helpful. You like, those archetypes are fun to play if you've never had the chance to, and then once you have had the chance to, then you have permission to get a little weirder with it.
Yeah.
And you can see as the campaigns progress, all their characters just get fucking weirder.
Weirder. Looking at you, fresh cut grass. Yeah.
Deep orbit.
I love it.
Well, thank you, Graphic Paps and Philip Martinez. And if you have an evergreen question for us, you can enter your questions for the Tower of Inquiry at critroll.com/tower. Whisper. Good boy. You use your inside voice on set. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. I think Omar needs to go potty. So we're going to take a quick breather, but stick around because when we come back, we're going to play some motherfucking Mario Kart.
Oh, shit, it's going down.
Let's get some drinks. See you in a minute.
Drinks.
Woo. All right, buddy, you need to go potty? No. Let's go potty.
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here to guide you through what's new in the Critical Role shop. It's the little things in life. Roll an investigation if you want. It's basically perfect.
I mean, the Traveler always says impulse purchases are a good decision.
Darling, I'd recommend buying two. One for you and another for you. Let's be honest.
Can you put donuts in this? Only one way to find out.
And hey, if you want, you could head over to the Critical Role shop right now.
We now go live to a special address from the President.
Hey, dweebs! Now as your president, I've been kind of killing it lately. I gave global warming an atomic wedgie, I balanced the budget by selling my paw collection, and I saved the Queen of England from that octopus. But my kick-assery is far from done. According to this chart that I made, an estimated 35% of you are still a bunch of nasty goobers. But don't worry, I have a plan. Operation Gag Me with a Spoon. It's easy sleazy. According to this study that I wrote, if every citizen subscribed to Critical Role on Twitch, we could reduce maximum goobage by a metric buttload. Twitch is the only place where you'll get a live and moderated chat. And if you subscribe to Critical Role, you instantly get access to all their shows as soon as the live broadcast ends. So, while you're oogling these Critical Role dorks with their sick goof-em-ups and their nutty voices, think of me, Gail, the current president of whatever. Now I gotta go make a fresh batch of spitballs, but I guess I have some time for your boring questions. You!
Gail, is it true that if you subscribe to Critical Role through Prime Gaming, you have to resubscribe every month?
Yeah. I do it right after my monthly prank call to pee on O'Brien. Next question.
Does Critical Role have exclusive emotes for their subscribers?
Doy? Of course they do. I like the Hello Bees one because bees are cool. I replaced my whole security detail with a bunch of bees that think I'm their queen. Last question.
Yeah, with all due respect, is Operation Gag Me with a Spoon a real policy, or are you mad goofing?
Am I mad goofing? What, do you see me scarfing milk duds while doodling ding-dongs on the Sky Mall catalog? Listen, I know I'm new to this, and I admit that when I made the wish to be the boss of everything, I did not know the witch that works at Woolworths was listening. But Faustian bargain or not, I am the president now, and I have an obligation to lead this country. So to answer your question, no, I am not mad goofing. Security, take him out! Later, Shudruckers!
Welcome back to the Four-Sided Dive. Woo! We've spelunked through multiple layers of lore, insight, and professionalism. So for our final segment, we get to kick back and fuck around and play some games because we want to. This is how we play games together.
This is how it happens.
We may have to make it work. So get your blue shells ready because tonight we're playing some motherfucking Mario Kart.
Right. Yeah.
Which one's gas?
That was green.
The A
Blue shell hurts
yes.
whoever's in first place.
Yes.
Oh, what?
You would know about that because you have to be in first place to know about it.
Oh wait, who's?
Hear this shit?
Who's steering this ship?
There we go.
Don't
there we
make
go,
it
there
me.
we go.
Who's doing it?
up.
Is Marisha doing it?
Is it me? I actually don't know if it's me.
Yeah. Good.
It's me,
Is that-
unfortunately.
It is you.
What do I
You
do?
wanna trade me?
Yes, please.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do a Grand Prix,
Sure.
100cc.
Coward.
Okay, who's really good, Danny? Give me a character.
There we go. I
You
see.
should definitely play Wario.
Wario's a dick.
Is that? Did you just screw me?
No.
Okay.
All right.
It's the one I can see from my corner.
I'm gonna go Waluigi. He's the best.
I don't know. Yeah, sure. This one.
Do I get
and
the-
then
do I get
I'm
to see
gonna
my
pick
stats
some,
If you press.
If you hit the
this,
the
nice.
plus button.
maybe some of
See what's
these.
going on here. Pretty quick. Not
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pick the. Oh no, does it matter? Here, this one looks like a plane. Why not?
Okay. Let's try.
You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. You have Travis seconds. 2, 1, 1.5. Who's still picking?
Sorry.
Marisha!
Sorry.
Oh, she's optimizing her build.
I gotta, yeah.
I don't know what anything to do.
How are we feeling? What do we? Any requests?
No.
This
the
one is-
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the banana peel. The task.
Go to the dry.
Where's it end?
desert.
DK Jungle?
It ends at DK Jungle.
Do you know these courses?
Nah, I never played this game before.
I feel outmatched already.
You can be fast.
Does the old fogey get anything if he wins the
Can't
race?
pretend to flex. I'm so bad.
Just spill my drink on me.
I just spilled a drink on me.
Now it's real.
I'm gonna use.
All right.
Okay,
I know what
yeah.
3
Don't worry
buttons
about it.
do.
There we go.
Don't worry about it.
Gotta warm it up. Gotta warm it
There's
up.
3 buttons, yeah.
What?
Oh, you need.
My tongue is hanging out. Somebody let me know.
We won't.
Take off, you bastard!
Too early.
Sorry, I'm a little
It's already intense.
Second
Too
place.
early.
No,
you took it.
Oh, I'm way back here. I probably won't.
Boom! What? Yeah, that's right. Oh!
Blue Shell took out those guys. That's cool, God.
Okay, I don't need to be doing that anymore. I went from first to sixth. in 1 second. Don't. Oof.
Damn it. That was the worst aim. You the shit. You
Sorry,
shit.
I don't feel so bad.
Oh, come on. So random. green turtle
Is
shell.
the sand real slidey?
No. Shit.
Oh, the sand's real slimy.
Oh, what are these all bad? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm underwater.
Whoa! That's unfortunate.
Bam.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Dude, Wario is huge.
Dang it.
He's a big dude on a
Rip
tiny
it.
bike. I'm a small dude.
He
on
has
a
a
big car.
really tiny bike.
Together.
Like the smallest bike.
There's no way you can't see me. I'm just massive.
Ew.
But I'm in second. I'm chasing somebody.
Bitch, son of a
Whatever
bitch.
you do, don't go
Son
out
of a-
there.
You took us
No more coins for you.
Stop!
Hate it.
Get out of the way!
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Don't throw that at me.
Why? It's fun.
Boom! Get out of here!
Shit. Oh,
Family matters!
Shit.
Did a boomerang?
Is that you? That was
you
you,
asshole.
Robbie.
Did a boomerang hit you?
Oh my
I can't
god.
believe
Coming
that
for you.
happened.
I'm coming for you, Papa.
Oh, you mamma mia! Ow!
I don't want a coin.
Fifth. This is hurt.
What?
What do the bubbles do? Dave,
Whoa.
what do the bubbles do? Are
Oh,
the
there's a little
bubbles
pop.
bad?
It's not bad at all.
They'll make you go,
man.
if you get on top of them, they'll
This is-
push you a little bit farther.
No, not the blue shell!
My hand is cramping.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch.
Enjoy
Why did this hurt now?
Oh, come on! These green turtle shells.
I don't need this tension in my
Come on,
life.
I'm in sixth. I need something a little better here.
I
I need the gods. Give Papa a boost. Give Papa a little boost. Let's do a little shortcut while we got the power.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Give me your coins.
Oh, fuck.
He's devolved
I've got
into
Robbie
gamer
right behind
speak.
me.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck!
Did I just, son of a bitch?
I don't even know where that came from. I'm proud of you, Travis. I don't know what you did, but it kicked my ass.
Oh, I certainly know what I did. I did the thing where
Fucking kick Robbie.
you throw the stuff.
Robbie.
Oh, you
Oh,
zipped
dude,
past
I
it?
dribbled it and fucking kicked.
Oh, come on!
No!
The assholes!
That ruined everything!
Stay away! Stay away, you bastard! Mercer!
Rip it!
Stay away from me!
Rip it!
I'm so close. No, don't you do it! Don't
No,
you do
no,
it!
no, 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 no!
Impossible. Impossible.
No! Miracles! Yes!
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my
We just
god!
let
We
Travis,
sucked
we
it
just
up.
let
Yeah,
Travis
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
That was
We
bad. That was
sucked
real
it
bad.
up.
Oh,
It's okay, that's why it's Silken.
I can now look in my son's eyes and feel pride.
This was the moment?
Yeah! Okay. Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
We're watching this highlight reel. They're the best.
You know how improbable that was?
Highly.
Jeez.
Highly.
It makes sense. You were a Wario. You were gonna win.
I'd like to thank,
Oh, God.
I'd like
Oh,
to thank
God.
my Wario family and fans.
Look at those
Look at
cakes.
him, look at him, man.
Look at those cakes.
He was just using it.
Wario was packing in the rear.
Look at this determination
Yeah.
coming down to the finish line.
Yeah.
Like, please, fucking get here.
Amazing.
Got that inertia.
Yep.
Thick as a brick. Booty's clapping through the finish line.
Pop, pop, pop.
I'm so happy. What is this?
Donut plates for you, dude.
I need a.
All right.
I need an Advil for my hand.
Oh, you already got gamer hand?
Oh yeah, my thumb
man.
is locked up.
You need some gamer group.
I was trying to push
That
this
sweat
button
out of
through
there.
the back
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
controller.
Somebody- Travis some G Fuel.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Go,
Oh, I forgot to
baby,
push the
with
button.
boost!
That's all right. I like to start as underdog.
Yeah, you'd like to work towards something.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. How did I get under?
Who is this little Sonic the Hedgehog bastard that just pulled in front of me?
Boink.
Whoa!
That I think is Ludwig.
Ludwig?
He's one of the Coop kids.
Yeah, I mean, totally know that.
Don't you know the lore?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, dude.
100%. Hundo.
You on my power
Did
slide?
I just throw a bomb at myself?
On
think
my
so.
power slide? Hey, maybe I should avoid all of the coins. Is that's how you play, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't want them.
Yeah, just avoid all the coins. Got it. I'm out of here. Later, nerds.
My eyes are burning because I'm not blinking. I gotta blink.
Oh man, your competitive side's coming out. You taste potential victory.
When you believe in magic. I almost tried to hit that banana peel again on purpose. No.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my bananas.
Oh, my bananas.
Oh, man.
My bananas. No, we don't have the right song.
I hate you, Bowser.
Come on. How does that
We're
happen?
not going to say anything. We don't say anything.
I'm embarrassing
Ow!
myself on Twitch.
Okay, Ludwig.
Good thing
listen
nobody
up.
games on Twitch.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This
you
is bad.
bitch. Oh, Wario.
Why are we tiny all of a sudden?
Because Link is an asshole.
That wasn't even
Why am I
me.
glowing? Oh,
I'm out.
tiny.
I'll quit. How do I resign? How do I commit seppuku in this
controller
game?
down.
Commit seppuku. The classic Mario Brothers maneuver of seppuku.
That's right. Step off the bike, call my best friend to finish the job in case things go wrong.
Let's go. Oh my God, this is awful
Oh my
luck.
God,
This is very
Wario.
bad.
And also not playing well. That also is a problem.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Rip
Stay
it!
away! Stay away, Marisha!
On!
Fifth place, this is some bullshit.
No, don't take the corner too tight. Go. Don't you do it, Marisha. Don't you draft. Don't you draft!
The last fucking minute I had a Travis moment. You held that shit the whole fucking race.
That was some Michael Andretti bullshit. What happened? What happened?
I was there in the race, you know.
I
still
demand
first
a
overall.
recount.
50%.
Still first overall.
You know.
I told you to do it 3 more times, Travis.
What?
I told you to win 3 more times.
darkness.
But Sam, I need Bengay or Tiger Balm or something. Icy hot. These maps are cool.
Yeah, man. There's more coming too. They're doing like a crazy
Yeah,
expansion
Travis,
for
don't
this.
choke on that
Yeah.
drink. Don't choke.
Hi, sweet
Choke.
boy.
Choke.
Shush you.
Don't choke.
You
on
can't
it.
get into the mind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Wario.
yeah.
I'm so happy you guys ever
gotta
for
come get a
the
treat.
Mario Kart Live.
Yes, we gotta do that.
Oh, man. Damn it. I missed the butt!
It
worked.
Distracted me!
Oh man.
Son of a bean. That's the only thing I had going for me.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
That's
Link.
right. Prepare to feel my banana
Oh.
Well,
I feel like maybe
fuck
the
you,
motorcycle
Bowser.
is a mistake. I can't hit a single coin.
peel. Is drafting a
oh, come on! I mean, I get it. Everyone hates Wario. Or Waluigi, I should say. Waluigi deserves it.
No. You gotta hit my character. It's okay. Take it, Marisha! Bam!
Ah, we're flying! Whoa! How dare you?
whoa, whoa,
How
whoa,
dare
whoa.
you? Criminal offense.
Who had the stupid chomping plant?
Sorry.
Sorry,
No,
it wasn't
Omar.
me.
Ah!
I know, buddy.
No, don't do it on a turn, you stupid dog!
Oh, come on!
Whoa! A lot of chaos.
What?
A lot of chaos.
Oh, what is even happening right now?
That's me at first, up in your face. Taking this round, gonna win the race. Here comes Mario, go around the turn. Ah! Leave the turtles alone. They don't need to be thrown at me.
I like
Leave
I'm
the
perfect.
turtles
job.
alone. That's true.
Whoa,
no one
I am
talks
so
about the poor
fucking
turtles
slow
that are
compared to
definitely.
everybody.
Shut up, Link! You grab my boxes.
I want to stay away from you. Have it, bro.
Oh.
Oh no!
You, Marisha.
You, Marisha? You insulted her by calling her her name?
Marisha.
You, Marisha! Oh, come on!
I'm in 6th place. Is that all it does it to everybody?
Is bullshit. Oh, you guys,
All right.
it's anybody's race right now.
Yes.
Oh no! Why?
No, don't touch a banana on purpose.
I saw you jump out of the way.
Maintain.
But it just looks so delectable, you know? Like it looks like a fruit. You would want it. Okay, here's
Can
a
I
banana
get
for
you?
your
Can I get
vehicle.
you?
You? Come on, Bowser, throw the thing forward, you jerk! Don't take it. Don't touch it. How far up there?
Come on!
Oh.
Mia.
Alrighty.
What happens if I use?
Oh, I did a flip! I did a flip!
Hell yeah!
Am I the greatest player? I might be. Oh!
Damn.
No! Fucking banana peel! God! No! No!
What's up, Marisha? Woo! Woo! Woo!
Was this a prop or is it edible?
Too late now.
Both now. I want to see the highlights reel on that one. That was too good.
That was a rough end. That was rough.
I just want to know, I just want to let everybody know, you can catch me on Twitch. I'm going to be giving a Mario Kart masterclass. I'm going to give instruction on how to work that Wario. Look at it, look at it, look at the, ow, the flip! Look at it! That's never been done before in this game, has it?
Ever. It's just you, Travis.
Oh, he's living his best life. Danny, you helped me pick the champion.
I did.
All right.
She gets 10%.
I do.
So when Travis
Right.
gets 8th place in the next time?
Wait, that's not it? We're not done?
You got one more.
I thought that was like the champagne bottle moment.
No,
Wait,
no,
one
no.
more?
No, dude. Make some more popcorn.
It's all gonna be fine.
DK Jungle,
This
we
is it.
talked about this.
I was paying so much attention.
Okay, bud.
Don't distract me this time. I have a...
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
He's going all in on the
Is it a
popcorn.
joke?
Oh,
Can dogs eat popcorn?
Can dog it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Some.
not
little
a
bit.
whole lot of it.
There's a whole lot of it.
Yeah, that's valid.
Is he just being a vacuum right now? He is totally being a vacuum.
Are you supposed to touch these? Are you supposed to touch these? Oh!
I got distracted.
Yeah, dude, touch them. They're helpers.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my God!
Well,
That's twice you scooped in and taken the blocks right out from under me.
That's because he's... Ow!
Yeah, I don't want to win. I just want to defeat you, Travis.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Great timing. So much fun.
Ooh, is this sore loser Mercer coming up?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm losing. Oh, that stings. That stings a little bit.
I don't even know. I can't even see anybody else.
He did a flip. Throw a banana in the air. Be cool.
Yeah.
Boom! Oh, whoa.
I tried.
Ooh, what happens if I throw these from up here?
What was that, like
Ooh.
mushroom?
That was a grenade I threw in your face.
Oh!
Sorry. Oh, green shell?
Yeah, you got it! You got it!
Props.
It's coming for you!
Really? Oh,
Yeah!
Oh, you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mushroom!
I'm trying. Oh, come on. I'm trying to.
Hey, you guys should know you can't throw the mushrooms. They make you go faster.
Have you tried the helpers yet?
I've been trying to... No! You messed me up! You messed me up!
Whatever you do, don't think about touching these
I
guys.
touched it right after you
Oh
said that.
my God. Every
Ooh,
time.
whoops.
Oh. Bowser, you're not even in this game. Get the fuck out.
Rip it, bro!
No!
Oh, you got me. He's got a chance. He's got a real chance here. That stung. Lost all my speed.
That's okay. I haven't gotten any of mine back, so it works out fine.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Front flip! Don't you laugh!
Oh, come on, a banana!
Peace out, Link! Oh, what's up?
Don't. You don't
I'm coming for you right now.
Okay.
Not that there's
All
anyone
right. All right.
surprised.
All right.
Waluigi's real.
All right.
Yeah!
I'm back, you bitches.
Oh, come
I just want like razor blades.
Oh.
So I get like gladiatorial. Yeah.
Gotcha, baby. Sorry. I told you I have one mission, Travis. Just want to steal your glory.
I'm coming. First one. How did he take all of them?
Oh,
geez.
mother!
I deserved it.
What?
How?
I'm just trying to stay clear of the carnage, y'all. Just trying to stay clear. Hey, it's Waluigi. Come here, dude. Come here. Hey, let's be
Oh,
friends.
come on. Unbelievable.
No! How?
Unbelievable.
See that? See that?
Oh, it's some bullshit.
Did a flip.
Oh, I'm so livid. Oh, bananas! Cool.
I got shot out of the sky. No, I was in first! And now I'm in sixth. What is happening?
What? 6?
Oh! What is going on?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Meet old dry Bowser.
All right, well.
Is that a 5? Is that the first? Is the first number a 5?
I think Dry Bowser is something you
5-4?
get checked out at the doctor.
Is that? Am I in the 50?
Got a real dry Bowser.
Oh my
I'm in that
God.
50, you guys.
Unbelievable.
That was pretty,
Unbelievable.
that was pretty great. Well done.
Good job, Travis.
Well done.
You just can't underestimate the worst Mario Kart player ever, because he'll come for you.
Omar.
Omar, stop.
That's probably enough
That's
popcorn,
enough popcorn,
buddy.
That's enough popcorn. Come here.
So much popcorn.
I should pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the sweeper?
You did good. You did
The
good.
sweeper?
You know.
My Midwest came out.
Yeah.
Sure. Where's the sweeper?
The one that you would roll and it would pick up things.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Let's go!
With the hard
Only
top.
a grandma and grandpa's captain. Yep.
All right.
1, 2, 1, and 2.
Look at the flip. Oh, and he did a little
flip.
kick too.
Man.
Look at his face.
Zoom.
Dang.
Oh, that tiny
So
scooter.
lightheaded, you guys. I'm just saying. The oxygen up here is pretty thin
Intoxicated on
Right.
victory.
on the mountaintop.
What do I do with this floor popcorn?
I don't know.
I learned from the best. I'd like to give Danny a lot of credit.
Yeah, you're a great coach, Danny.
Thank you.
I'm never coming back on the show again.
That was it.
That's it. I'm out. Thanks, guys.
Sorry, Omar.
It's been a great experience.
Well, with that, this was our first dip into four-sided dive.
Oh my God.
It was Robbie's first and last four-sided dive. Thank you to Travis, to Robbie, and to Matt. It's been a pleasure.
And Omar.
I've been your Travis Willingham, your first tavern keeper.
Hey, that teleprompter, huh?
Look at that teleprompter. Set me up. I was nervous at first, being tavern keeper, but it honestly isn't that hard. So, I don't know. Could be one of you bitches next time. Just be warned. That's all I'm. Oh. I got to clean. Yep. Kyle. Okay, well, I guess we'll see you on the next four-sided dive.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, let's have another drink, boys. What do you say?
Let's do it. Let's have another drink.
You guys
Have fun.
Take care, Marisha.
Thanks, Marisha. You did such a great job.
Okay, but
I'll see it all. One's under the chair.
Oh God! Just so you're not gonna leave without me, right?
Nope.
Save a drink for
I'll
me.
see it home.
Okay.
All right. Some fun elements here.
Omar, don't eat this.
Friends around the table, time to celebrate. It's a party, hit the lights, here we go. Waste the night away with a little escape. It's a chance to lose control. So let's just leave this world behind. Everybody come on, take a dive. One by one we roll the dice, come on.
Oh man, now they're playing rollies.
This is gonna be so fun without Marisha.
Whoever.
Keep cleaning.